Hello science fans and welcome to SHE-ensya. Our topic for today is the history and science behind dusters. A lot of us have been working from home, and this has led us to adopt a different fashion sense. In my case, I've been wearing a lot of dusters, or dasters as we Pinoys call it, in the past couple of weeks. So, let's talk about the science behind it. The first ever record of dusters were during the mid to late 1800s. They were full-length, light-colored canvas or linen coats worn by horsemen to protect their clothing from dust. The fashion was eventually modernized in order to protect clothing when riding automobiles as well. Eventually, dusters transformed from outdoor clothes to indoor clothes during the early to mid-1900s. Up to now, they refer to knee-length to long, lightweight overcoats or dresses often worn while staying at home. In the Philippine context, duster-like dresses were worn by women when bathing in rivers or when washing clothes, for the purposes of modesty. The loose dress-like clothing tied above the breasts allows for a huge variety of movement, which includes squatting and climbing along the slopes of rivers. The cloth was eventually adopted into its modern counterpart that can be with or without sleeves, worn around the house. As house clothes, original dusters can be quite expensive because they are traditionally made of batik cloth. The practice of making batik comes from Indonesia and uses plant-based dyes and hot wax to create distinct patterns on sturdy cloth. Wax prevents the dye to bind to the cloth, and the process of drawing patterns using wax and immersing the cloth in dyes is repeated as many times as the number of colors desired. Authentic batik cloths can take up to a year to make and are very resilient. Batik cloth have distinct patterns that are inspired by their origins and the trade existing in the area. Coffee bean patterns are common in native Indonesian batik, while the Garuda is commonly created in towns that follow Hindu Buddhism. Islamic influences are the roots of the Besurek design or Islamic calligraphy. The Burung Hong or the Chinese phoenix is seen in areas with active trade in China, while the Jiamprang or the peacock are cloths often traded in India. The sakura flower blossoms, on the other hand, are those traded with Japan. The resiliency of dusters mean they can be passed from one generation to the next. A lot of the dusters I have are treasured pamanas from my mother, who would rock this outfit at home, in the market, or even in family gatherings. I think she would have appreciated how her treasured houseware is now even featured in a YouTube video. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you learned a lot about the history and the science behind dusters. If you want to see more science goodness, please like this video and follow our channel. If you also have any questions or suggestions, please don't hesitate to let me, your resident Filipina scientist, know in the comments section below. Thank you so much, and see you around!